that because mages are so prevalent in the bot lane, why don't you just go with tank down there? Go with Sion, go with Gesante, go a Galio into
Okay,
this.
wait, do they put the Jace bot lane to get away from the Yorick?
Wait, no, because Yorick is into the...
Hold on, this is no longer completely viable, but we might get the around the world Camille kickoff here as Caps has gone too far. The E flash in from Albro is too clean. The Ignite is ticking. Caps can flash, but where is he going to go? I think he's just dead.
Go? I think he has no option here.
Sidestep. El Yo-Yo. If El Yo-Yo gets his kill, it's even worse.
Sonic Wave.
He's waiting.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's the worst possible start. Yo, shout out to Albro.
Give Caps a push out now so you can get maybe a recall and get a better lane state.
And keep our eyes on what the itemization choice is going to be. Lich Bane, Protobelt, the two that
Pillar?
we've seen. As
No
Pillar's
flash
there on Albro. No flash
He's
from
dead.
earlier. And down he goes. Another kill. This time, once again, donated JoJo. Attempting to break the dam, but MKOI are here to support JoJo. And that initial damage really turning against Human. Nice flash out. Immediate crash down to try to keep him standing. Alvaro already here. Still only level 2, but he's got the damage. He's got what it takes. It's going to be the turtle down. Lebrov next on the list as El Yo-Yo's going to finish this one off. Gives the kill over to Mirwin. It's a double for MKOI.
That's a damn good play. I mean, Mirwin...
In the early stages of the game just makes it much more impactful. As now, level 6 is there for Supa. Shuriken flip in. W, ulti traded there for Hansama. He's dead. Yeah, just completely outplayed there. Hansama used his ult, but there's nothing he can do in that 1v1. So it's not the end of the world. And Victor is still excellent against dive as we get later into the game, even if it's just one combo into death. But it does mean Mount in those two plays doing a ton of work. And now Broken Blade is going to be matched up against Supa. This is looking a little bit better. G2 have set up topside, but MKOI here quick to collapse. Luckily, Sonic Wave doesn't connect. However, the level advantage in their favor for junglers. The control of the area also in their favor. Mirwin can start to poke down, and it looks like they're hoping to get all 3 grubs. Skewmon no flash means it's unlikely for him to try and contest, and Caps in the meantime is just forced to be locked in this 1v1. So while G2, I like the lane assignments, I like shifting that Yorick down to the bottom lane, losing all 3 grubs when you already have this kind of gold deficit and you already missed the first Drake.
And we've seen this interaction a few times now when you play Camille into Galio. You crucially cannot E her when she's in her W animation. You can only really E her when she's starting up the W animation.
Another sidestep from Caps is good. Skewmon waiting behind. But you're right. Good call out. Okay, shattering strike there. Alvaro locked up. Chain CC is good. Alvaro's got nowhere to go. The Galio trying to make his way in. They flash back under their tower. But the lockup is there. The taunt is there as well. Supa trying to finish it. JoJo, boom! Otto's one, wins the other. It's a double kill.
And that was a swag win by JoJo, getting the victor with the edge of the first Q and then aiming for Labro. That was beautiful. And I think a big smile on the faces of MKOI right now after that play.
Caps tries to get something back, but now Supa immediately walks into mid lane, hits the Shuriken flip. Caps is dead. Oh my God! Oh! I don't know if it's Caps or Crabs play today, but he certainly got clapped.
Now we saw it again, the beautiful win there by JoJo, and here Caps just came in here with the Purgatory.
Trying to catch Alvaro, who dashes out. Caps with a good body block, but all of MKOI are here. There's nowhere to go. He can't put him in the little box. Oh my gosh, he wants to send MKOI to Purgatory, but my man is in hell right now. That is an 0-3 lead.
Has been brewing here home in Europe, preparing something for the start of summer, and I'm liking it so far.
Just so important when you talk about teams taking off. You want to see what they have been cooking in that offseason. JoJo with the Protobelt trying to sidestep here, but there's just nothing he can do. Shut down there as Skewmon grabs the kill. Shredding through the resistances, now looking to get a bit of money back. Supa on the way in, Caps only level 10. And if there wasn't a pillar there, I feel like Supa would have immediately gone all in. You can see it. There's some bloodlust happening.
I mean, Supa needs to calm down a little bit. Labrov is right there. Caps is a master of baiting. He definitely knows how to act out like he's passive. Supa, smells it out.
But who is baiting who is the question there.
Yeah, I mean, Supa just reads the
Wastes a lot
situation
of time.
well. Face tricks with the Shuriken.
So good kill back onto JoJo. Heads up play. Skewmon's still strong, even in gold with El Yo-Yo. But in the meantime, while that bot play is happening, El Yo-Yo is able to grab the Herald, crash it in mid lane. And MKOI, again, whether the Supa, I would never look at either of them as chefs. Seeing the victor, a great look. Seeing a even more niche counter, an even better one. Now MKOI kicking this fight off. Mirwin running in hammer form, flash over, flags a little bit there, delays behind us. There's a taunt on the other side of the fight. Skewmon's gonna be in trouble. Nowhere for Broken Blade to go either. It's just gonna be 2 quick kills as all 5 members of MKOI descend on the top side of the map and make it look easy.
And this is MKOI. This is the MKOI that we love to see. MKOI that commits to every every single fight with 5 members.
So many people lingering around. But third Drake setting up for Hextech Soul. I don't... It's hard to imagine things getting worse for G2, but it is technically possible, and Hextech Soul is have to dive into the victor. He is on 1.5 items. But if he gets to 4 items in 20 minutes or whatever that's going to take, then there's a chance. As Mirwin, good damage on the Caps. Caps tries to lock him in Purgatory. Now Skimon desperate to finish the kill, but they're not going to be able to get any more damage down. In the meantime, MKOI's side lane pick is a lot more effective. The Camille, once again, the thorn in the side of the just surviving.
With his wife.
That's true. That's nice.
Alvaro,
nice to have
careful.
company. Alvaro, stun.
Nice block.
As now the taunt is coming in. Caps waiting over the wall. He's looking for the setup. If he can grab a couple kills here, maybe able to turn it back. Hoping to finish off Alvaro. But now it's the Galio ulti coming in, and Caps has to get the hell out of there. Soul Ignition about to fade. LeBron flashing out, but Mirwin is giving chase.
How good is the chase here though from MKOI? They have everything. They have the little shock blast.
Dash in.
They have the acceleration
Sonic
gate.
Wave
Could give it
connects.
to Elyoya.
There's no kick for Elyoya though. We'll follow up there. Sonic Wave connects. Alvaro going a little bit wide. Cap still waiting off to the side. Skewmon down. Supa now unstoppable. Broken Blade next. Elyoya on a rampage. There's a replay. There's a Baron happening.
You see Cap starting to kill Alvaro in the end there, but you see the power of the Galio into the lock. Just gives him that extra magic damage shield. Makes it hard to really find the execute. And we don't get the execute on lock. We don't get the reset on the E. It's so
banger arena. It is an incredible venue. But I think G2 just, you know, figuring out what went wrong, maybe not ready enough for the Akali, and trying to hold on to their composure. As much as we love it when MKOI are grouped as 5 and making plays together, they are no strangers to throwing a very one game.
They're quite familiar with the concept, I would say, even. Will now get the Hextech Soul though, so it makes it a little bit harder. Jace with the Hextech Soul is very comfortable shooting out those shots.
I lied. They're not on the ropes. They're on the ground. The ref is not paying attention, and they're just getting punched over and over. They're already unconscious, but there's just not.
There's no fouls going out here.
No.
It's
the dog's like, like just praying. You're just like, dude, we're not coming out there. Like, chill. Like, if G2 go out there, they're done. They're doomed. But if they just stay in the house, MKOI, yeah, they're going to get a tier 2 here off this Baron, but they're not breaking open inhibitors. I mean, leave the house, my guy. They're out there, bro. They're still barking. They're lurking in the darkness, bro. It's a horror movie. Supa trying to 1v2. He has been stuck in the cage, so will be forced to ult out. Broken Blade sprinting at this Akali. Flash for the wall. Broken Blade flashes, gets a shutdown. Nope, goes Golden Hides by another second. MKOI just wants to end the game. They're just sprinting past towers. What is happening? What's happening is Supa has died, given up a shutdown. Mirwin just got by a pillar, and now Caps is giving chase.
But what are they doing?
He only put JoJo in Purgatory.
That man is a 1k gold shutdown if he goes
Alvaro's
down.
about to try to take down LeBron. Elyoya is there, so they should be able to finish the kill. Cap still on the chase. JoJo looking to escape with Mirwin running ahead of him. An acceleration gate might help. Right. Oh, big damage! Oh, that poor metal horse.
Yeah.
Just getting blasted. Supa.
Whoa.
Interrupt the E2. He did. He caught him on the E2. Supa's in trouble now. Oh, that's devastating. Galio Cap flashes out off the side. Broken Blade is still living. The wife is in the midst of the fray. Finally, but Skewmon is getting lower and lower. JoJo Pino looks like he's going to be able to finish the kill. Skewmon just a little bit too fast. Flash away from the Winds of War. Broken Blade still alive. The wife is there. Broken Blade and his wife back to back, but it's not enough. The power of love doesn't beat the power of an immense amount of money and a dragon's soul.
I mean, Mirwin sniped so many people there. He's a Widowmaker in 2 ways right now because he is just so strong this game. He's going to base and TP back in, and I think they're going to push for the base. They have 3 rubs.
Surely the game ends here. Again, we're having fun with it, but credit to MKOI. Super dominant, some creative new picks. G2 fighting the best they can, but that's the nature of falling this far behind against this kind of composition. There aren't really great plays, just degrees of bad ones as Skewmon caught up, burned down, almost clears the wave. Elder and 45. My throat senses are tingling, but I think this might just be it. Caps on the way in. Hextech Soul. They get 1. The Nexus is open. Mirwin knows his job. Mirwin hit the Nexus. Okay, it's over. MKOI will not throw with an 11k gold.